The black shoes, the black pants, the white shirt with ruffles, all that fancy crap that I would never ever wear in my life. But I was wearing it, and I had all the plans together, and it went all the way back to offering a ring to someone. I didn't bother saying goodbye because they were just strangers. I wanted to sit there for longer than just one drink, but I could go and find another bar to do that. They thought I was nervous about getting married. The truth was that I had no intention of showing up to the wedding at all.
Chapter 1. Missed Breakfast. Jordan. It felt good to wake up to no alarm clock or child jumping on the bed, wanting to get Sunday morning started nice and early. The house was empty, super quiet, the kind of Sunday morning I dreamed of. But it lasted all of 10 seconds before I missed the noise and the chaos that had become my life as a single mother. I missed Sam. He'd be home soon enough, though. I'd have to hear all the stories about spending the weekend with his father, my heart in my throat, hoping that nothing had happened that would need me to make an uncomfortable call, starting yet another fight in our relationship. Even though we'd split up, we were tied together for the rest of our lives thanks to Sam. And never once could I let Sam think for a second that it was a bad thing. He was lucky he had 2 parents that loved him. Even if I had to carry a lot more of the slack than his father did, I was just happy that Keith didn't break and make a run for it for good. He kept to his word of taking Sam every other weekend. Now, whether that really made Keith a good father or not, I didn't know. Of course, these were the thoughts racing through my mind on a Sunday morning, when I had the chance to sleep in some more, when I had the chance to slowly walk downstairs for coffee, or maybe take a long, hot shower, even just walk around the house naked, without a worry. My only plan for the morning was to meet up with my friend Nora for breakfast. There was this great little place right around the corner that was open for breakfast on the weekends and 3 nights during the week for themed nights. All-you-can-eat pasta night, taco night, and a surprise menu night. I couldn't wait to get the most perfect sunny-side-up eggs of my life. The kind with a gooey, yellow center and amazingly crisp edges that had just enough pepper on them. Add to that a glass of orange juice thick with pulp and a hot cup of coffee. It was the best breakfast in the world. Plus, meeting up with Nora was always fun. She was still living the single life and had plenty of stories to share. To her, I was suddenly an old woman, some homemaker that never saw the light of day and only watched the news, soap operas, and game shows, all the while washing laundry, ironing clothes, and cooking dinner. There was more to my life than that. Not much, but some. The world of going out and dating, while mixing in working to survive and raising Sam, mostly on my own, didn't seem to exist. I stayed right there in my bed, staring at the white ceiling, just taking deep breaths. I loved this house and hoped to buy it someday. Everything was so symmetrical that it tamed my sometimes quiet OCD when it came to certain things. My bed fit right between the windows at the back of the bedroom. I had thick, off-white curtains that blocked some of the sun, but not all of it. I liked waking up to a bright room. My wish to buy the house was a distant dream because the guy who owned it, Jack, would sometimes hint at selling, but never truly had an interest in doing it. His sister had bought the house. Then when she became too ill to live there, he bought it from her and wanted to keep it in the family, even though they had no family. Plus, I couldn't buy the house if I wanted to. Half the time, I'd hand Jack the rent check with a nervous smile, calculating my bank balance and how fast he and I could get to the bank to make sure I had enough in there for the check to clear. But my track record was perfect so far. No missed payments, no bounced checks. Go me.